Oh snap. And I'm actually streaming. Oh snap. And I'm actually streaming. Oh snap. And I'm actually streaming. Snap. And I'm actually streaming. Snap. I'm just checking the settings. Streaming. I'm just checking the settings. Streaming. I'm just checking the settings. Streaming. 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 Move around a little bit, see what it's like. There's like an echo. Move around a little bit, see what it's like. There's like an echo. Move around a little bit, see what it's like. It's my first time streaming, so just trying to make sure it works correctly. It's my first time streaming, so just trying to make sure it works correctly. It's my first time streaming, so just trying to make sure it works correctly. It's my first time streaming, so just trying to make sure it works correctly. It's my first time streaming, so just trying to make sure it works correctly. I think it's working. It was like feeding on itself and echoing because I had the other window on YouTube open, and I was taking the feedback from my computer. So, yeah, welcome to my realm that I have here, and it is pretty cool. I just started it like a week ago. I just woke up, so gonna take a little bit of time to get my bearings and stuff, drinking some coffee to wake myself up. I just got my Blue Yeti microphone in the mail, so I was like, oh, gotta try it. So that's what this is. It's like a test stream. Welcome, anyone watching this later on. And let's see if this guy has anything good. This last weekend was Memorial Weekend, and went home to visit my parents, and tried to convince my mom to get Minecraft for her iPad so she can play with me sometimes. Oh, that is loud. It's probably louder for me because I have headphones on. Oh yeah, it's like pretty quiet. Hope the stream isn't too loud or has enough sound. Hope the stream isn't too loud or has enough sound. My gain is all the way down, so we'll have to fiddle with settings and stuff and rewatch it and figuring out what needs to change. So yeah, I play a lot of video games, and I recently decided to quit my marketing job here in Alaska. So figured might as well give streaming a go and see what it's like. I watch YouTube constantly and streams and such, so I was like, I might as well try, because I'm not gonna have a job, and I'm gonna need something soon to make money. And I played video games all the time, so I was like, might as well take my hobby and try to turn it into a job for a while at least. But yeah, it's just starting to be summer here in Alaska, and pretty excited for that. However, it's pretty buggy. I can see a mosquito on my wall right now that I really want to smash. But yeah, I'm not gonna put you all through me stumbling over my computer and everything to try to get to that mosquito that's just watching me. At least I have one viewer. It might not be watching my stream, but it's watching me. It's really hoping to get some of this delicious B positive blood and become super fat before it dies in like a week. Yeah, now it's flying around. If I clap, it's because it's in my face. It'll come back. So, yeah, like I mentioned, this is just a test stream. If I can figure out... Well, I will figure out all the settings, because I'm smart. But if I decide that I enjoy doing this, and talking to myself for hours... I already do that on a regular basis, but, you know, if it happens to entertain other people, that would be great, and I will probably continue. We'll see. Who knows? That's why I'm trying it, because it could do well. I'm a person. I have my own individual personality. Some people may like that, some people may not. And it's up to you to decide to stay or leave or watch or whatever you want to do. I really appreciate anyone watching this later on, because I don't have any viewers yet, obviously, but anyone watching this later as my first stream, that you're a legend. And hope you're doing well and have a great May, June, July, and August, summertime for us. In the States, the part that I'm probably going to have to get used to is keeping conversation going, because I actually don't talk very often in real life. I'm more of an observer, and hopefully that is okay. Let me adjust a few things here, because I don't know how to turn the stream volume down. But I know my voice is super loud, and I know the game volume isn't very loud. Maybe this will work. Turning my actual computer volume down. Oh wow, I can hear my sister and her husband in the background, kind of. This mic does pick up quite a bit. I have the omnidirectional, no, not the omnidirectional, I don't remember what it's called. It's the one where it's basically just from one side it picks up noise. But I probably need to get like a pop filter or something else. You can hear the dogs in the background. Probably need to get some padding for my room walls as well to help some of that noise fade out. And see, there you go, doggies. And dogs are still barking, so. Bark. Barf. Boof. Boof. Rawr. So I think I have this list here that I want to work on. I still haven't found a nether fortress yet. I've gone through the nether so much, like thousands of blocks. I have not found one yet. I think I'm probably going to make a storage system first. This goes down to the caves. There's a really cool cave down there. Actually, I might make the storage system in that cave, but that's quite a ways to get down to it, so I don't think I'll do that. Gosh, this dog. Hold on one second. Well then, squeaky chair. Yeah, there's somebody here visiting, so that's why the dog was going crazy. There he is again. So loud. They're not even very scary dogs. I'm trying to be guard dogs, but they're not. Okay, so, well, I guess before we start the storage system, I'll just give you a quick rundown on what I've done so far in this world. This is where I spawned. There's like 2 pieces of dirt just barely out of the water. That's what I spawned on. Made this little rock pad. So this torch is the spawning point. Facing this way. That was hill, obviously. So I basically ran around a bunch, died a few times, started the mine there, and then I started clearing this area out of trees and used most of those trees for my house. And I love to do landscaping and decorating stuff, so I started doing that a lot. I got the pumpkin and melon farm going temporarily because I need to do an automatic version of those. And that freaking iron farm took me so long because I'm used to playing on Java edition, and it is really different here on Bedrock, so it took me a while to get that to work because I have my villagers in that building over there, and it was actually closer. I had to move them all farther away because you can't have them within like 100 blocks of each other for that iron farm to work. That took me a long time to figure out, but that house was one of the first things I built. The villagers, I wanted to get started basically immediately, so I did that. Got a cactus farm, as you saw, a honey farm, and a bamboo farm for sticks and such. And over here I've got a very, very small start to automatic sugarcane farm, which doesn't do a whole lot right now. It's very slow, obviously, because it's only 5 of them. And then here we've got the automatic potato and carrot farm, but I think I need to figure out a different way that he throws that to the other guy, because it's getting, like, he throws it onto the fence there and it falls, but it's supposed to fall through the hole. But he ends up picking them back up before they fall all the way through, so I gotta figure out something to do with that. This area is gonna be my like, there's gonna be stilts, and it's gonna be like a little village with everyone's got different professions. So here I've just got some of the main guys that I needed, which is pretty awesome. This dude is epic. I use him all the time. And yeah, so that's kind of all I've done. Like I mentioned, I went through the Nether for so long, and I have not found another fortress yet. Very disappointing. I would like to brew things. I would like to be able to go to the end eventually and get some wings and elytra. And my main base is actually going to be up in the hills there, hence this bridge. Excuse me, I got hiccups. So that's the main plan. Maybe should I make my storage system where my main base is gonna be? Because all the farms over here so far. So if you AFK fairly close to everything, like inside the home doesn't reach these guys very well, which is unfortunate. So really the only thing that does run if I'm standing in my house is these ones here, because that iron farm is even a little bit too far away, which I guess that's okay, because then I can, if I do make my house over there, it doesn't really matter, because I still have to come AFK in certain areas for items, so that will be alright. Alrighty then. Did I show the inside of that? Well, I kind of ran through it, but yeah, this is my enchanting area. I love this little design that I came up with. And yeah, here's, oh, my character didn't load. Interesting. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna show you my face, but cake is not a lie. I don't know if you ever knew that, but the cake was never a lie. It was just in a temporary area that you can't get to, called death. Okay, so enough nonsense. Let's start getting some items so that we can build. And let's see. I'm not really sure what design I'm gonna go with, but it does need to match everything around it, so I'll just grab some birch because I know that I'll probably use that. Dark oak most likely, and let's see. Grab these, just in case, and gotta do some sort of stone deal. We've got tough, that might be a cool block to use. Stone bricks maybe. Let's figure out where we're gonna put this, and yeah, we probably have to do some landscaping before we start building. So let's go over there, check out the area. I don't have any torches. Check out the area that I want to build in, and then yeah, we'll see what we can come up with. I think it'll be pretty cool. This in one of my worlds, I had used my storage system. I built it in a way where everything was in its own building sort of deal. It was like a village, well, more like a town, and each building was its own like storage area, which is a really fun concept. Instead of having all the chests in one huge room, but I don't want to do that for this world. Thinking probably just like a big cavern. So I cleared trees here because it's gonna go off in this direction to get there. I actually haven't figured out the like optimal way to get up there yet. It looks like it's this, possibly. Hello, cows. Every time they move, it sounds like no, no, no. Did you hear that? No. So not really through here, but I'm just going this direction because I can. We'll have to put in a road and such, but this area up here is pretty cool. I thought it's close to spawn. Has some cool features, and it's surrounded by water, so I can basically put docks or whatever on every single side and be able to take off from wherever I am. There's a river down there. Let's just go all the way up, figure out our bearings. And a swamp. Overlooking the swamp, I think. Yeah, this is what because I was riding down this river and I saw this mountain face here, and I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to build here. I think this is the spot. It is the tallest spot. So let's clear out some trees and such, and see what we're working with. And while I do this, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I do play a lot of video games, so like when I decide to stream, which probably isn't going to be scheduled or anything, it's just going to be whenever I feel like it. I'll probably switch games every once in a while, and the snow just fell on me. I'll switch games and play something else after a while, so my brain does tend to become bored after a while doing the same thing, or I get frustrated and then I'm like, alright, I gotta take a break from this game. And so that does tend to happen, but that's alright. I'm watching my coffee go cold. Hopefully you can't actually hear me swallow, because that's kind of gross. Excuse me. My old job, I was on a video chat with all of our coworkers for our weekly meeting, and my old headset picked up my drinking noises, and they let me know about that. That was kind of funny. I had no idea. Excuse me. Oh, dang it! I will get you eventually, you bastard. So yeah, like I mentioned, I did basically quit my job. I'll be done in July, at the end of July, so I have a couple months left there. But I wanted to just try and see what it's like to do this sort of thing, if anything, just to get an understanding of what other people have to go through to stream, it's actually quite easy to set up and go live and everything like that. It took me a while to get the settings down correctly and that sort of deal, but other than that, I think it's a fun, like, you definitely have to start it as a hobby, because obviously you're not going to have a following, no one's going to know who you are, or probably not even like what you do until you get used to it and kind of develop your own style and all that nonsense. Not actually nonsense, but you know. Give me this grass. So yeah, hopefully, you know, give it a couple of months and see where it goes. If it does enough to warrant me continuing, then I will continue. If not, then I'll just have to find another way to make money to help the capitalist agenda here in the United States. I think this will be a good flat area once we get it down a lot. I'm going to make a chest here in a second so I can capture all these blocks on the ground, but for now, just want to get all this out of the way. Let's get this tree out. As you can see, I'm very mismatchy. I'm using gold stuff that I found in chests and stuff from like broken nether portals and whatnot, but I will upgrade eventually. I did do like with the nether, I did so much diamond mining down in my mine, and I still have yet to find any real diamonds. It's been a long time since I found some diamonds. Okay. I really don't actually know what thoughts, what building I want to make up here, but like the design and everything. But hopefully I can come up with something after I do the storage area, which I think is just going to be under here. Or maybe I make this top part of the storage area and then make a building around it. I think I might do that. Make a building around. Thoughts. This is what you get when you don't plan things before you start. Like, this is just a trial run and whatnot for streaming, but I decided to actually do some work on my world, because why not? I can always change it later if I don't like it, which is the best part about Minecraft. Some other games that I have been playing recently, I've put 400 hours into Elden Ring so far, with 2 different characters, so I'll probably do some of that. I also play No Man's Sky. I really like Subnautica. I haven't played that in a while though. And let's see, I did a little bit of Dying Light 2 when it first came out, but then Elden Ring came out and I got obsessed with that, so I could get back into that. Minecraft is kind of like my fallback. Like, it's just the last 10 years or so, it's just the thing that has provided me the most amount of entertainment and love and such. It's just such a good game, and it's basically limitless in a way, so really fun to see what people can do with it. And like, I used to mod the crap out of it before, but I have fallen back in love with just vanilla. I do have a couple of settings turned off though, so because like I hate to deal with fire spread and such, which I think it's the only one that I really have turned off. Creepers still explode, Endermen still steal things, so that's not too. That texture looked weird. Interesting. So yeah, that's all fine. Okay, I'm gonna go down one more level, and then we should be good with that. And start designing the actual chest area. But like I mentioned, lots of games. My Steam library's overrun with games that I don't play. Ones that I have played and just haven't in a long time. It'll be fun. I'm interested to see if my personality, which is an introvert, and like I mentioned, I don't talk very often, so it'd be interesting to see if that translates over to something that's entertaining for everyone. Even just me rambling. 'Cause, I know that, people these days have shorter attention spans. It's just much easier for them to go off and find something different that will entertain them if you're not being entertained with the thing that's in front of you right now. There's like an abundance of entertainment at our fingertips, and that is a good and a bad thing. Can definitely have a negative effect, especially on mental health or society as a whole, which is something I'm actually really interested in. I love psychology, just kind of like sociology as well. The way that people behave, the way that their brains function, and can be changed with chemicals, or even just some intense like breathing or whatnot. I'm very outspoken in some areas, like on my social media and stuff, about how society is really falling apart and needs to be adjusted. Whatever you believe in, evolution, gods, mosquito. Dang it. This is just turning into the Mosquito Chronicles. We'll get it eventually. We might as well name him now. He's a resident now. But yeah, whatever you believe in. I got it. Jeez. Okay, well, no name for him. He's dead now. Yeah, whatever you believe in, doesn't matter to me, but there are like morals, values, boundaries, and healthy ways of interacting with people and contributing to society. And all of whatever you believe, whoever you are, whatever state of consciousness you live in, those are all things that we need to share, things that affect us all. People don't think about or try to change or adjust themselves. So I like to point things out to people that they possibly didn't know, or maybe they just needed a different perspective on something to really understand it. Everyone's super different. We all come from different backgrounds, and the way that we have been programmed, our brains, socially, etc., is all different. I'm gonna have a snow problem up here, aren't I? That's okay. We can use carpets and stuff. But yeah, we all are different. We interact in different ways. We have different priorities. So it's fun to think about. It's something that not everyone keeps in mind. It's what was here? But anyways, yeah. People are weird. People are interesting. The world is a fun place to be in if if you're in the right headspace, which I live in Alaska, it's dark most of the year, so it's hard to get in the right headspace when it's dark and cold out. And one of the reasons I play video games because of that. So let's move on to some less existential stuff. Let's see here. So we're gonna want, ooh, dude, a Coliseum. Oh, Coliseum would look really cool. Yeah, I think I might do that. I think I might do a Coliseum. Let's see here. If we're gonna make it an interesting shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically, would that work? Yeah, that would work. I know I'm building in 2s, but that's because chests are 2. I know I can put them long ways also, so that would be even more chests in that area. But let's just flesh out an idea first before we change anything. So Coliseum, and then we can go this direction as well, and it can be an interesting shape. So yeah, I think that would be fine. Thing is, like, when I build, like I mentioned, I don't talk very often, so like I'm usually just in my head doing all this stuff, not really having to consider my words when I'm building. So it'll probably be really awkward for you guys. I'm not gonna apologize for that. I ran out of pie. Dang it. How am I gonna get my hips back? Okay, so I mean, something like this I think would be pretty cool as a Coliseum. And from down there, it'll look really cool as well, I think. Because I'll make it pretty tall and easy to see. I'll cut some of this away. You'll see it from that direction as well. And then we can make the road just right through there, because that's where our home base is at the moment. I think that will be a cool design. So, and then we can have we can have chests all around. I'm gonna need a lot more wood though. Oh well. So, oops. If we do this though, we're gonna need some sort of wall design, because these are like the pillars. I might need to take a look at an actual Coliseum picture for reference. But I usually don't use a reference because I just try a bunch of things until something works out, typically. So we'll see, maybe, thinking. I want some like arches, right? But then I need to do an inside wall and then the chests. So and this would be all inside wall, right? It's not wide enough, I don't think. This part will be wide enough. This will be plenty wide. Yeah, that'll be fine. So that'll work out. I think I need to widen this part. Or... the heck was that noise? Oh. I went fishing when I was visiting my parents, like I mentioned, and yeah, fell asleep on the bow of the boat. Hiding inside from the sun. I just needed to let it heal. Oh, my friend got a motorcycle. We're talking about motorcycles because gas prices are just freaking crazy right now. So I'm gonna die. Let me talk to my friend. You zombie. As you could probably tell, I'm not on a hard level because I like to have fun. And I'll probably switch it to normal if I want to. Oops. If I want to convert some villagers into zombie villagers and then back. But you know, with my mom probably gonna play, I don't want to keep it on very hard level. Oh, our other friend is looking for a motorcycle, so he might as well. I'm getting hungry. It's 10:30 in the morning. I think this has been a successful test stream so far. 44 minutes in. Everything's still working. Okay. I bought myself a Blue Yeti mic, and it just got here today. Gonna try streaming. tried to convince my other friend on the fishing trip to start streaming too, because he's a really good game player. He's super good at games. I think my friend's gonna get on stream. Let's see if oh. See if I can find a link for my stream. Yeah, I don't even know where to find all that information. Okay. You guys are just hearing me type for the last 3 or 5 minutes. We're talking about how the differences between Twitch and YouTube, and YouTube, like, I set up both for streaming, but YouTube was definitely much easier to get started on, and it's just more user-friendly, I think. It's, obviously, like, the YouTube team needs to work on a lot of stuff, but I think it's a better platform than Twitch. Oh yeah. Excuse me. He doesn't know how to find me. Oh, share. There's a share button. How about that? Does that work? It does work. I was looking for the share button for so long. It would be so funny if he actually told me that I'm not live. Oh, there he is. Hello. There's like a 5-second lag, so you can hear me. Okay, good. How does the game volume sound compared to my voice? No need to type it, yeah. It took me a while to adjust some of the settings, 'cause, like, my mic was really loud and I had the gain up. Vanilla Minecraft, yeah. Sounds good, cool. Yeah, I'm making a Coliseum as my storage system. This is my realm. I'm trying to get my mom to play on it as well. I tried to convince her to get Minecraft on her iPad this last weekend. Yeah, you can hear me on your keyboard. Yeah, yeah. There's not much I can do about that. I don't at this point. I don't know how to. Lots of clacking. Yeah. That is my mic is like just on my desk right now, so it's right in front of my keyboard. So it's gonna pick up. You could even hear, like, if you go back in the stream, you can hear dogs barking in the background and stuff like that too. So it's not an ideal situation for a lot of the angling the mic. Oh yeah, because I have it to where it's only coming from the front, and I do have it angled down a little bit, so it's probably it's on. It's just the stand it came with, so it's not on an arm. I would like to get an arm and put it above my computer screen, so that way it doesn't pick up too much of my keyboard. I think I have to, like, to change it now, I have to unplug it because I have it plugged in a way that isn't allowing me to swivel the mic at this point, but that's definitely something I'll try. I'll probably just angle it upwards instead of downwards. I need food. I ran out of food. Okay. Which way was my home? It doesn't pick up the vibrations table. Okay. Yeah, this is my first test stream, so it's I'm gonna watch it back and see how it sounds and what's annoying and whatnot. Gotta go back to my starter house to get some food. Yeah, sound quality is really important. I'm probably gonna put up something on my walls as well, so that it can absorb a lot of the sound. Maybe even just some like blankets or something for now. Levels sound good. Okay. Yeah, I have the gain all the way down at this point, so hopefully it's not too bad. Too much game sound versus voice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had the audio turned down all the way to about 20 before, and then I was trying to listen to the stream myself, and it sounded like it was pretty quiet, so I turned it up. But when I'm falling, yeah, the sound effects. Okay. Smack. Sound absorbing panels, yeah. I might, Catherine my sister is pretty good at sewing and stuff, so maybe I'll have her make some sound panels for me. That sounds better. Sweet, yeah, it's gonna take so many adjustments just to get things correct. My spacebar. Yeah, my keyboard's, that's something that's gonna need to be done. I'll probably just get an arm for my mic immediately so that I can get it away from my keyboard and my mouse. But yeah, this is my starter area with a bunch of farms and my to-do list and stuff. This is the aerial view of everything so far. Yeah, the spacebar. When I had video chats with my coworkers too, they would mention, George, your keyboard is so loud. Can you mute yourself when you're typing? Because I would be doing work in the background as well while we're having our morning chats. And I'm like, sorry. Oh, my bed. That's what it was. I left it up there. Okay. Well, I'll just make a new one, I suppose. Dude, if I get more than one person in my chat, I'm not gonna be able to follow it. It's just so much. Like playing and reading and stuff like that. Like, when you're angry, your keyboard, yeah. Yeah, my mic is like literally a foot away from my keyboard. So actually, let me just hold my mic away here. So this is like 2 feet away. I can still kind of hear it in the background. But yeah, if it's above my computer, it'll be so much better. I got the 10-year anniversary for the Blue Yeti, which is awesome. It's like $100 on Amazon right now. Food. This is why I came here. Yeah, I still kind of hear it. Yeah. Let me fill up my lava buckets again because I can hear it upstairs. Oh, it's just dripping. It's not ready yet. It's a beam forming. I don't know what that is. The beam forming on the mic. Yeah, you can make lava. It's pretty cool. And this is the Bedrock version. So I like normally don't play on the Bedrock version, but it allows people to play crossplay on Xbox, PS5, PS4, and like Switch and stuff like that, and iPad. So that's why I made my realm on the Windows version, the Bedrock version. Oh, directional sound. Yeah, that's what I have my setting to. It's only coming in from the front, because I can do omnidirectional, which is like everything. There's 4 different settings for this mic, but it's only coming through the front. And right now I have it angled down, so it's picking up all of my my clacks pretty easily at this point. Yeah, the marketplace has a lot of stuff, which is pretty cool. I actually have there's a texture pack that I'm using for this realm. If you want to play, by the way, let me know if you ever want to jump on here. But I'm also going to be streaming different games as well, because I have almost 400 hours into Elden Ring already. I'm still not bored with it. It's like one of the only games that has kept my entertainment for this long. I think it's the game that I have the most hours in it, other than Minecraft. But Minecraft doesn't track those anymore. Yeah, you have to pay money for a bunch of stuff. There is some free stuff. So like some texture packs that are free. You can get, and also like you can make your own skin, which I did, but I don't know why it's not loaded. Maybe if I exit out, it'll load. Where's my character? Interesting. Oh well. Yeah, Java, I don't know if it's the same process of modding the Bedrock version as Java, but Java I use shaders and all kinds of stuff that are all free because it's the Java edition, which is awesome. The Bedrock edition, because it's all cross-platform, I don't know how that would work. I think it would just be your client that you're modding. I don't know if you could mod a realm or anything like that on your own. I think you'd have to go through the marketplace for all that. Oh, yeah, people selling the free stuff on the marketplace. People are stupid. Java Edition is the one I was playing for 10 years straight. And it's awesome. I wish I could get shaders on this world because I have the 2070 RTX graphics card, so I can do that. Oh, servers on Bedrock, yeah. Yeah, Realm was the easiest way to get started to be able to play with other people. So I have a coworker that also is planning on joining eventually. She's on the Switch, so we'll see if she actually ever does or not. But my single player world on Java, I've been building on a long time, and it's freaking epic. So you can install shaders on Bedrock. Sweet. Yeah, because shader is just client side, so I could probably easily figure that out. I've been streaming over an hour now, I think. Pretty cool for first test stream. Yeah, just past an hour. You have hundreds and hundreds of hours in Minecraft. When's the last time you played? Like, I literally play almost... I definitely play weekly. Like, I haven't gone a week without playing Minecraft unless I'm away from my computer, I'm pretty sure. I remember back in, like, 5 years ago when modding was, like, huge. A month ago, yeah. Modding was huge, and I spent so much time modding the crap out of Minecraft. There's so many good things out there that people have created. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was... I remember hearing about that. I don't know if I would ever play on that server, but... It's much easier to have things to talk about when there's somebody actually, like, talking back and such. I think I did a pretty good job, like, rambling on for the first hour, though. First 45 minutes. You can hear my nephew in the background, so I definitely need something to do, something to help with the sounds. Dude, Vanilla is awesome. The new update is coming out on the 6th, 2 days from now. The Deep Dark, Deep Dark, I think is what it's called. And that's a pretty big update with some cool new features that I'm excited to try out. Yeah, I was just, like, talking about all kinds of stuff earlier. I had to stop myself from getting too existential because I know that there's, like, probably going to be kids possibly watching this one day, maybe. I don't know. We'll see if anyone actually watches it. I'm going to be watching it. Yeah, 2 days is a new update. I think May, everyone who owns the Java edition should have gotten the Bedrock version for free. But it's also in the Xbox Game Pass. So if you don't have the Bedrock version, you could probably get it. And if you want to hop on here and play around, hang out, we could hop in Discord and stuff, chat. I basically am just going to stream whenever I feel like it, so I'm not going to have a set schedule or anything. Yeah, you talk to yourself. Yeah, I was talking earlier in the stream too, like I don't talk to myself very often, or I don't talk out loud very often, really, so it's kind of... I'm afraid that my voice is going to go out pretty quickly if I do this too often, or too long of a period. Yeah, you guys Bedrock? Oh yeah, I just replaced my Jeep battery too because it went out. You added the acid? Dude, mechanics and stuff, like, that's the one thing I haven't, like, I almost refuse to learn is, like, how to be a mechanic and such. Like, I know minimal stuff, but I've never been interested in learning how to do all that. I had to force myself into learning about house stuff because I own a house like you do, and things break. Which YouTube was amazing help for all that. Yeah, batteries are pretty easy to change out, but I just don't. What's the acid part for? Yeah, house things. Like now that I've owned a house, it's definitely an investment because you get equity back, which is gonna be great when we sell it. But having to deal with the stress and the out-of-pocket expenses that are just like constant with houses is like not really worth it until you are really stable, in a stable place. So I definitely don't recommend buying a house to anyone that's like, well, especially now in the market, but like anyone who's like younger than 30, I don't recommend buying a house. But if you can rent, it's probably best because then you're just free to leave whenever you want, and you're also, if anything breaks, it's not your responsibility. Obviously, you don't get the investment part if you don't buy a house, but there's other ways to invest, as you and I both know. I see. Is that the only thing that you have to do to get it up and running, the battery? Is that the only thing that needs to be fixed? Oh, jeez. Yeah, you don't want to get acid on you. Nice. Did you seal the holes? Are they like a permanent seal, or did you have to like weld it or something like that? Plastic caps, yeah. Just some basic plugs. Well, I think I'm gonna probably stop this stream for now and go outside and do some stuff, some yard work. And then I might get on later again, but yeah, if I get back on, I'll let you know. If you just message me your username, I can add you as well. That way you can get on whenever you want. Did you pull out that 95% just because you needed the funds, or because I still have all mine? I'm just holding at this point. Oh, to cover your fence. Okay, yeah, I gotta keep reading. Never mind. Yeah. Dude, once you sell the house, though, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be a big chunk of change. Sweet. Well, I'm hopefully gonna get back down to Valdez here in sometime this month, probably at the end of the month, because my parents are coming up mid-month. So I might come back down at the end of the month, and then possibly in July again. I'm basically just gonna come down as much as I can this summer. So yeah, I heard that. Heard you haven't been working for a while. It's a good feeling, I assume, but also like the part of like, oh, if there's an emergency, what's gonna happen? I don't have an income. That's definitely part of my worry here. That's why I wanted to try streaming to see if this can do anything for me. Yeah, fishing. And then my sunburn, I was actually feeling kind of sick on Sunday from my sunburn. My nose was burnt so bad. I had blisters and stuff on it, like you saw. Just don't do it again, yeah. Yeah. I had sunscreen on, but not enough. And then I took off my hat, and I fell asleep on the bow. All terrible decisions. Yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.